Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, nous allons voir comment former des questions fermées. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to form yes/no questions, and it's pretty simple. So let's first have a look at different questions. Do you speak French? Yes. Do you live in France? No. Do you dance? Yes. These are all yes/no questions. The way you're going to translate it in French is by getting rid of the do or das. We do not translate that, and then just translate what you see. So instead of saying, do you speak French? You're going to say, you speak French? And that's how we say this. Vous parlez français? And make sure your voice goes up at the end. Do you live in France becomes you live in France? Vous habitez en France? Non. Do you dance becomes you dance? Vous dansez? Oui. Is Paul eating? Yes. Are we playing? No. Are they watching TV? Yes. So here again, you are going to get rid of the auxiliary, the is, the are, or the am, okay? Because your main verb is actually eating, playing, and watching. And what you do is translate it and raise your voice. So, how would you say Paul is eating? Is Paul mange? But when you want to make it a question, just raise your voice. Paul mange? Oui. Are we playing? How do you say we are playing? Nous jouons. You want to make it a question? Raise your voice. Nous jouons? Non. Are they watching TV? How do you say they're watching TV? Ils regardent la télé. Make it a question by raising your voice. Ils regardent la télé? Oui. And that's it. To ask a yes or no question, you make your sentence and you raise your voice, your intonation at the end. This is how you make the difference between a statement and a question. So let's look at the following sentences. Is he French? Are you tired? Is he studying? So in the first sentence, you're going to translate the verb is, because in is he French, you cannot see other verbs. So your verb is to be, is. So the way you're going to translate it is by making a statement, he is French, and then raise your voice. So how do you say he's French? Il est français. Make it a question. Il est français? Same for the second one. Are you tired? In this sentence, your verb is are because you don't see other verbs, right? So you're going to translate it by you are tired. Make it a question by raising your voice. Tu es fatigué? But look at the last one. Is he studying? In this question, you can see is and you see studying. That means you have a verb, which is study. So you're going to get rid of is and you're going to translate the verb itself. Il étudie. So it's a bit tricky here because to be can be both a verb, like in sentence number 1 and 2, or it can be an auxiliary, like in question 3. And when it's an auxiliary, you do not translate it. So, verb in the first one, verb in the second one, auxiliary in the last sentence. And that's it for today. Au revoir les amis.